Alrighty, importing stuff from the iPhone, as I had to use that yesterday for my vlog because the camera here was full. I did too much camera editing. And why is everything so yellow? It's so annoying when it goes all yellow. And it's all yellow. Still not completely over the cold. My nose is still a little bit blocked. But because my cold is going slowly, then I can feel that my sense is coming back in my nose, and I can also feel that my piercing has been stretched now quite a bit, and it's tender, and that's why I'm not smiling very much, because when I smile, my nose pulls up and tightens the nose band, which is this thing down here. That's what I call the nose band, and it pushes the piercing up to the cartilage, and that is sore, and that will be sore for a little while until everything is healed up. No biggie. It's usually what happens when you stretch, that you are going to get some after effects. Sometimes a little bit of pain, sometimes a soreness. But there shouldn't be blood when you stretch. If you stretch and you get blood, you stretch too far. And you could risk having a blowout. A blowout is when there's so much pressure inside the hole that the skin is actually being pushed out through the side. It looks awful. Try and look it up. Blowout, piercing blowout. It looks disgusting. Thankfully I haven't had any of them. I can't believe, look at all the wind outside and all these bales of halms was falling down, you see? They're supposed to be covered. They're gonna be all rotten and horrible and gather mouse and rats and stuff. See, our neighbor next door, he doesn't give a dang about anything. The horse is just walking around out in mud, but they're not out today, thankfully. It has happened. I emptied my PayPal account, all my savings on PayPal and money from selling decks and stuff, because I now ordered 2 molds on a web shop. Molds which is going to be handmade. Well, I ordered them now. Now it's the whole process of getting the shapes done, how I want the molds to be and how the kicks are going to be. I'm going to try to copy, at least my medium shape is going to be as close to that as possible, because I love my medium shape. I think it's a great shape, a deck as well. And then I'm going to make my high kick differently. It's not going to be that high anymore. It's going to be lower, but still higher than the medium. So I'm going to get a medium and a high mold, professionally made in aluminium, which is going to be awesome. I can't wait. Really excited to get them. But I've just wrote to the guy who makes them, and said to him I paid, and he got the money in, that they have. I got the confirmation email that he received them. So now it's just the whole thing of getting started. So yeah, but all the decks I got now equally as good. The other thing is just that I wanted to have professional made molds, so I know that everything was like completely 100% straight. The other ones are handmade by me. I'm gonna keep them. I'm not gonna get rid of those molds, because to me, it is also very nice to have something which is completely handmade from scratch, and that is what I have. So if people want to buy a deck from me and they want to like say, hey, I want to buy a deck, alright, I want it from your metal mold, which is completely 100% straight, or I want it from your handmade mold, which is gonna give more like a personal feel, because that is like completely made by hand by me, and no one else will ever get that shape. So that is the options will be in the future, but I'm really looking forward to get everything done and have all the measurements for the molds, and yeah, it's gonna be really awesome. Another deck out of the mold. Let's have a look. I usually use this screwdriver. Makes it easier to just gently pop it out like so. That's it. And then trying to get the deck off as well. Pop goes the weasel, and put the mold away. Oh, it's the wrong way around. That's it. Right, so now I need to get this off here. This is also a black graphics, so I'm excited to see how it's gonna look. And there we have it. What do you guys think? I got a handful of decks now, which is ready to be cut out, and yeah, I'm gonna do that very soon. Some of these decks are going to be put for sale. Also some of the other ones I had, which I've done recently, like the decks with the rainbow and all that, but I'm going to put them for sale on eBay to try and see if I can raise a bit more money towards the molds I'm going to have. So yeah, but right now I'm going to try and see, I found this gear here I had in a box upstairs, in my office, and hopefully that will fit on Silas's car. If that fits then I will know that it's that size I need to order. This one here is a titanium one. I don't remember where I got it from, but I think it's something I do need myself, so I can't just give it to him, but I'll have to buy another one. I found a page now where I can buy them. I just need to see if this is the right size. Now you can see the two gears will actually meet up and it'll turn around and pull the car, which is what the whole thing is about. I just need to tighten this here because it's not very tight at all, and I need to align it up. What you normally can take is a normal piece of paper, make a thin strip, and put it in between the gears and just put it in so it touches. Don't force it together, just put it in, and then you tighten it up, and then you can roll out the paper, and that's normally giving you the amount of space that you need. It's like a basic way of... Sorry, I got the hiccups, just eating. It's like a basic way of getting the distance between the gears that you need, so it runs fairly good. Alrighty, watching Eileen, which is a documentary about a female serial killer in America. Really interesting. She got sentenced to death and ended up in death row and died, but she chose herself to die before time. But look what I just did. Well, good, interesting story. Look it up on Netflix. Eileen, serial killer, if you want to. It's just something like that interests to me. Like, it's crime and all that. Not that I want to be a serial killer or anything like that. Don't worry. But yeah, I took some veneer out. I made these are all normal grains where the grain go this way, and these are all cross grains. So I'm going to be able to do some black cross grains as well, which is going to be really interesting to see how that's going to work. So really excited about that. Alrighty, watching Eileen, which is a documentary about a female serial killer in America. Really interesting. She got sentenced to death and ended up in death row and died, but she chose herself to die before time. But look what I just did. Well, good, interesting story. Look it up on Netflix. Eileen, serial killer, if you want to. It's just something like that interests to me. Like, it's crime and all that. Not that I want to be a serial killer or anything like that. Don't worry. But yeah, I took some veneer out. I made these are all normal grains where the grain go this way, and these are all cross grains. So I'm going to be able to do some black cross grains as well, which is going to be really interesting to see how that's going to work. So really excited about that. So yeah, those are out of die now, and stacked all my dies up there. Right now I'm going to be taking out this plate here and marking up something I need to make, and probably see if I can cut it out. I will maybe use the freezer to put the plate on and cut from, because the desk is very narrow. It's good enough for working on and stuff, but it's very narrow for that kind of thing. So yeah. But I gotta tell you guys that I ordered the molds, the metal molds I wanted. They are paid for. They aren't made yet, and we haven't still figured out how we're gonna make what shape it's gonna be. The reason why we haven't done that because I need to measure my decks and kind of like get the shape I want. But the killer kick, which is right here, I'll show you guys. I'm gonna make a medium mold and a high mold. This is the killer kick, which is really high. I'm gonna lower the tail and also lower the nose slightly. This is the tail and this is the nose. So the nose is gonna come down a little bit and the tail is gonna come down quite a bit. So the only way of getting a killer kick from now on will be by contacting me. Well, it always will be, but if you want to get the original killer kick, then you will have to ask me for it, because I have it right here. That's my bottom mold right there. So but those I won't be putting in production anymore, only if people ask for them. The killer kicks are a good beginner deck because the kicks are so high, so it's easy to do ollie on and easy to learn new tricks. Hey guys, I am just chilling right here now, and yeah, you can see they got some stuff on here. That's because it's the 21st of February, which is Paul's birthday, and I can't speak too loud. He's in bed now because it's like 2 o'clock, and I wanted to get him a birthday card, but because where I went out, I haven't seen anything interesting. Denmark is so limited, even a birthday card we can't get, which is interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and make one for him, and I'm just about to paint it. I've drawn all that myself. I'm gonna be painting it, and yeah, I got all these paints down there, and I just started with all the yellow bits and the flowers, then after that the flags, then the letters, and it's gonna be nice. I put the grass in the bottom. It's not a fire. and then just put some silver around here and paint the numbers, some sort of thing, and then I'm going to write something on the back. I'm even going to see if I can create a very large envelope for it, which could be funny, and yeah, I hope I'm going to do that. So Sally's up here keeping me entertained, but not only her, I also got one of my friends from the local town, Christian. Hey Christian, what's up?
Hello.
They can't hear you. Christian started making decks. He made his own mold and also did his own graphics with help from a certain YouTuber's videos.
Michael.
Awesome and epic. Yeah, that's really cool that he started his own decks. You're probably going to see him very soon. I think he wants to come out here shortly and have some advice on making a new mold as well, to get a different shape as well, which is going to be cool. And I just went outside in the workshop and picked up all the new black veneer I did. You guys see that? Ooh, black veneer. That is so awesome. Look at that, Christian. Black veneer. And there's cross plies and normal plies. That is really, really awesome. So yeah, I have a job to finish it now. Tomorrow we're going to my parents, and my mum has made like a birthday cake and everything, and one of our friends coming around with some nice food, so we can relax and enjoy the day. But I'm gonna finish this beast up here before I go to bed. Won't take that long because it's simple to paint. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna be doing, and then the other side I'm gonna be writing a whole lot of stuff back here. What? You crazy monkey. Alright, so another thing guys, I am planning on putting some of my decks for sale. There's one here which is not going for sale. This one doesn't go for sale, I'll put that away because that is for a certain somebody. But the rest here is probably going for sale. There's like...
It's beautiful.
Yeah, you like the rainbow one.
Yes.
And Christian's not gay. But yeah, we have an iZilly deck here. We have an awesome deck there. It's actually called, it just says awesome in graphics, and that says iZilly. That's my own deck, which I used to be riding, but I sanded up nicely and gave it some clear coats. It's all shiny again, and it hasn't got any damage. It's really nice. And these two here are brand new splitplys, which hasn't been written, and they are clear coat and everything. I'm gonna put all these decks for sale on eBay one at a time, so people can go and bid for which one they want. And the money is going to help me cover up for what I'm going to spend on that the molds, which was like a lot of money. But yeah, alright, but I'm going to continue this and I'll show it when I'm done. And no worries about this because Paul won't see this video until tomorrow night. Finished the thing for Paul. You can see here. Yay, happy birthday. And that's silver in there. And I also write a nice message in the back, but yeah. But that's the card I've done, and it's really large. It's a full-size foam board. I'm just gonna make a little foot or stand for it so I can put it downstairs. It's like 4:30 in the morning now, so it's up very late. So I will have to have a shower and go to bed shortly, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace. And Christian is still here on the iPad. Yeah. He's been so annoying. He's been coughing all the time. He has a cold as well. See, told you. Alright, catch you tomorrow guys. Peace.